I'm Wicket, a serpent at Medusa Gothic. In this video, I'll be walking you through one of the spells that comes in our mystery ritual kits. These are little kits that come with everything you need to do the spell that is included, and are tailored to the intention that you picked. The spell you get is random, out of a couple options. The one we'll be going through today is the scripting-themed spell. The components I'm using here are tailored to the self-love kit, but they'll vary slightly depending on the intention you chose. But whichever intention you picked, if the word scripting is at the top of your spell instruction sheet, then you're at the right video. Inside the bag for your kit, you will find a colored spell candle. Mine is pink for self-love. Yours might vary. You'll also have 2 to 3 crystals that are for the intention specifically. So for self-love, we've got rose quartz, amethyst, and red jasper. We've included a bundle of white sage for cleansing your space that should last you well after just this ritual. There is also an envelope and piece of paper included that we'll use in the spell. You'll also need to grab a pen before you get started. The final thing you'll need is a tag lock. This is an item that ties the spell to your subject in particular. So this could be a photo of the person, a piece of their hair, a piece of paper with their name on it, anything like that that tailors the spell to the person. You can still do this spell for yourself. You'll just want to get a tag lock for you. This is quite simple. Grab a piece of your own hair, write your name on a piece of paper. That's what I'll be doing today, is signing just a little slip of paper to use in the spell. So step 1 is to find a space for your ritual and get it cleansed and ready. Try to find somewhere quiet where you won't be interrupted. Place the candle and your crystals somewhere in your space. I have mine laid out like this, with the candle here and the crystals kind of in front of it. Whatever feels right to you is perfect. To cleanse the area, you can light the sage bundle so that it's producing a steady smoke, and then direct that smoke around you. You can walk in a perimeter around your space if that makes sense for where you are, or you can simply allow the smoke to waft around the area. We've already cleansed the tarot room that we are in for this purpose, but stating an intention to open the ritual and consecrate the space can be a good idea too. Use whatever phrase feels right here, conveying the protection and concentration you want to bring into the ritual. For today, may only that which serves me enter this space. May magic come forth in abundance. Now, we'll light the candle. While you do so, picture the subject of your spell. Imagine the positive impact that will come to their lives because of this. If it's you, imagine how it feels. With all of this in mind, grab your slip of paper and your pen. This is where the scripting portion comes in. You're going to write out a description of the results you want to see. This could be in the form of a list, like a bulleted list, kind of like a gratitude list. This could be a letter to the universe or your future self, or the person, if it's for someone else. You could even just write a flavorful description, whatever works. I'm going to pause quickly and write a few things down. All right, I've written a few affirmations on here, and I'm simply going to fold it up and slide it in the envelope. You're also going to want to add your tag lock. So I'm quickly going to sign this little piece of a Post-it. I like signatures as opposed to just writing your name, because it feels like an extra kind of stamp of importance. But especially if you are using a tag lock for someone else and you're just writing their name on a piece of paper, that's fine. Whatever works. But I will slide that in there with my note. And now we're going to seal it shut with some candle wax. You could also the envelope does have like the seal thing on it. You can just lick it and seal it if you prefer, but the candle wax adds a nice ritualistic element to it. So I'm simply going to hold it closed carefully and drip a little bit of candle wax. That was a lot. but that is okay. It does not need to be neat. Just anything to keep the envelope closed. You are going to want to hold it closed for a second because it's candle wax, so if you let go, the flap will open and rip the candle wax. Once the wax has dried, that shouldn't happen, and if it does, you're just add a little more. It's perfectly fine. But if you just give it a second to dry, it should hold it sealed. It should hold it sealed nicely. After you've closed the ritual, you're going to find a spot to put this, somewhere out of the way where it won't be disturbed, but that reminds you of the subject. It could be a place they frequent, off in the corner, or under a picture of them on an altar. Anywhere like that. If the subject is you, if you're casting for yourself, then an altar is a great place for this, or similar place of importance. You could also place it under your pillow or under your mattress. Something like that works wonderfully. Anywhere it won't be disturbed, but is around the energy of the person. Now that we've completed all of the steps to our ritual, we're going to close it out with some final words. As we will lit the candle, we're going to say something along the lines of, "I will it be," or "as so it comes." It can also be good to add a caveat here, something to let the universe do its work. There's always factors at play that we can't see clearly at the present moment, and it's good to leave room for that. Something like, "as to the highest good," or "as it serves me." For today, I will end us here with, "and so it comes as to the highest good." Best wishes to you in all of your spell work. Staff is happy to answer questions or give suggestions if you need. Please come pay us a visit. Thanks everyone, and happy casting.